With the city's new smoking ban now in effect, supporters hit the street running to get their message out.
And it's still nice outside, but I'm tracking storms that could charge in late tonight. An hour-by-hour look at Precision Cast is coming up.
The man who shot President Ronald Reagan 34 years ago is in court seeking more freedom. I'm Craig Boswell in Washington. That's coming up.
Live from the French Quarter, this is Eyewitness News at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Eric Paulson. Thank you for joining us on this Earth Day. And this is a significant day here in New Orleans. It's the first day that the city has the new law that forbids smoking inside almost all public buildings in the city limits. Today, supporters of the new law let their message be heard loud and clear with a big display downtown. Antoine Harris was there and is back with that story.
Yeah, that's right, Eric. In fact, the city knew everyone wouldn't be on board with the new ordinance, and of course there was pushback from many businesses and the tobacco industry, but that's why they hit the ground running, and they really wanted to educate the public on this new ordinance. Now, city leaders and advocates for a smoke-free New Orleans gathered outside the Superdome this morning to unveil their new banner, and of course their larger-than-life display on one of the towers downtown. City health officials say the new ban will limit the public's exposure to secondhand smoke, and this boiled down to a health issue, not a political issue. Now, the ban would stop customers from smoking in bars and restaurants, as well as buildings that are owned and operated by the city or state. Supporters of the ordinance say many employees who worked at these establishments say they actually didn't like the smoke on the job.
One thing that we've heard from casino workers, not only here in New Orleans, but from other places, is that they love their job, but they hate the smoke. And so today is symbolic. It's Earth Day. We have cleaner air in New Orleans bars and casinos.
Today it's about celebration, and it's also about thanking all of the leaders who stood with city leadership, all of our partner organizations. It could not have been done without you.
And of course, there's a number of places where now smoking is prohibited. For a full list and to view the ordinance, go to our website, wwltv.com. Eric?
All right, Antoine, thank you very much.
Live from the French Quarter, this is Eyewitness News at 6.
Meanwhile, New Orleans' new smoking ban is now law, and city leaders want to make sure residents are educated about it. Today, they kicked off their campaign with a celebration at the Dome and a new display. Antoine Harris has that story.
New Orleans has officially joined the list of smoke-free cities here in the United States, a very long list. And now that this smoking ban is in effect, they even use one of the tallest buildings in the city to make their message be heard loud and clear.
New Orleans wouldn't be taking such a huge
City leaders gathered outside the Superdome Wednesday to unveil their new banner. Now, this ban went into effect at midnight, and it did get pushback from many businesses such as Harris Casino and many of the neighborhood bars. Now, the city spent much of the week handing out the proper information and signs to businesses. The goal is to help the city's public health and reduce the public's exposure to secondhand smoke. City leaders and smoke-free supporters say this is a monumental day in New Orleans.
We're joining over 1,200 municipalities around the country. It's actually now the 9th city, with Hammond going smoke-free last night. So these are very exciting times, and we thought a monumental historic effort like this deserved a monumental reveal.
We know that this is a change, but we also know, because we've been there, the city of New Orleans, we are resilient people. We pulled ourselves up to be better than we've ever been before.
There's a number of places you cannot smoke as of now, and that includes casinos, schools, any city or state-owned buildings. For a full list and to view the ordinance, you can go to our website, wwltv.com. Reporting at the Dome, Antoine Harris, Eyewitness News.
And speaking of casinos, employees at Harris Casino broke the smoking ban news to patrons by storming the casino floor at midnight with lollipops and plastic cups filled with black sand. According to the New Orleans Advocate, patrons were asked to put out their cigarettes, and those who agreed were offered a Tootsie Pop. Those who didn't received a visit from the security guard. Harris Casino has been a vocal critic of the ban.
Live from the French Quarter, this is Eyewitness News at 10.
Today, bars across New Orleans officially went smoke-free. And tonight, musicians and supporters of the new law are celebrating in true New Orleans style with a big party. This was the scene inside Le Bon Temps Roulette on Magazine Street tonight, with an all-star band of local musicians entertaining the crowd. A smoke-free kickoff party at the popular music venue, which traditionally was a smoker's paradise until today. The bar's owner says they started to ease into the new law 2 days ago to give patrons a chance to prepare, and tonight they're helping to celebrate a major milestone in the city's history.
I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing. We're going to try it. It's the law, so let's welcome it. Let's work to make it successful. If everyone works in one direction, I think it'll go well.